Hi everyone, it's Sandy. Thank you for joining me here on my channel. I have a project idea to share with you, and I'm also going to give you the tutorial on how to create these fun little projects. And it uses the We Are Memory Keepers Envelope Punchboard. So if you have one of these, this is a great investment, especially if you like to make your own envelopes. And you can make these in any size you like, and there are a lot of tutorials out there that show you how to make the envelopes using the punch board. I also have a tutorial to make a envelope for 3x4 note cards and other different project ideas to use, to make with the punch board, and I'll put the playlist link down below with all the projects using this fantastic tool. But the project I want to show you that you could make with the punch board are these really cute file tab note card set with a pocket. And it also comes with a hidden paper clip as well, which I'm going to show you also how to make one of these hidden paper clips. I've done also a tutorial probably 2 or 3 years ago with different ways you can make these hidden clips with different ideas as well. And I'll put that link down below for you too if you would like to see other ways to make these hidden paper clips. But these are this is the completed one that I've decorated. It's just such a fun little project, just using 2 6x6 papers. And then I added a little note card as well, a little mini one in the front of this pocket here. If you wanted to add some little tiny little pieces that you might want to gift, you could put some little stamps, some stickers. Maybe you could pack a little small some charm dangles in here. Just a little spot here if you wanted to add something extra into this little pocket. And then this is the little hidden paper clip that I placed on the front. And it's just a cute little embellished banner shaped clip, and that's the clip. So instead of having your embellishment sitting up like it normally is with a paper clip, this just sits nice and flush with the edge of your onto wherever you wanted to add it on, so you don't see the paper clip. And it's just sort of another great way to decorate your wherever you like to place it. And then inside are these 2 note cards. So this one has like a file tab shape, and then you can write on the back. So I did use single-sided paper. I did some embellishing, and I'll also show you the papers that I used if you haven't already seen this gorgeous paper pad. And then this is another one to coordinate with the file tab note card. It's more like a tab shape look. So it's like a wide note card with a tab look at the top, and I added some seam binding. I punched out a heart shape piece with my heart shape punch, just to add a little piece on the middle here, just to make it a little bit more sturdy for the paper. So these are just the 2 little note card sets, and then this is the pocket. Just something to make it that you could use with the punch board, just to give you an idea. And this one here is one that I also made that I didn't decorate, just so you could see how it looks like. So you get to make all these this fun little set with 2 6x6 papers. And this is the hidden paper clip, which I didn't embellish. And so I want to show you how to make this whole set. And it's really easy to put together. So so it's just a project for those that have this fantastic We Are Memory Keepers tool. So the first thing you're going to need, you're just going to pick out 2 of your 6x6 papers. Oh, before I show you, before I do the tutorial, this is the paper pad. So I couldn't help myself. I purchased the 12x12 paper pad, as well as the 6x8 size. And it is the Gingham Garden collection by Crate Paper. Just a beautiful, beautiful paper collection. Soft colours with florals and sage green tones. And I think this is a perfect paper pad for all kinds of occasions, for autumn, summer, winter projects. So yeah, this is the paper pad. And then I've already cut out two pieces at 6 by 6 from the 12 by 12 paper pad because I wanted to use those papers. So the first thing you want to do is, let me just grab this so you can see. Just decide which piece you would like for your pocket, and then which piece you would like for your note card, and then your coordinating little pieces here. So I'm going to make one exactly the same as this one. So these are the two. So this will be my pocket, and then I will use this one to create the note card with the little extra pieces. And what we'll do first, you want to grab your scoreboard. I'm just going to use my small Martha Stewart mini scoreboard, and I'm going to have it with the print facing up just so you could see the measurements, because this is a sort of the pattern has one direction. So if you're using a paper with the pattern just going one direction, I'm going to do it so that you will be able to follow the score lines. So I'm going to score first with the pattern facing to the left, and then we're going to score at 3 1/4 of an inch, and then we're going to turn it around so it's facing the normal way, and we're going to score in at 1/4 of an inch going in on both sides. So I'll score here at 1/4 of an inch, and then I'm just going to turn it this way because it's just easier for me to score it on this side, and then 1/4 of an inch. I'll just turn it back this way now so you could see. So now you have your two score lines, and then that score line that we scored at 3 1/4 inches, and that's it for that for the scoring. And we grabbed the WRMK Memory Keepers envelope punchboard, and you're going to slide your paper in, and on this edge you're going to line it on the 2-inch mark on the edge of this paper. And I've made the measurement so it's easy for you to remember. So it's just lining up on the 2-inch mark and punch. And then we're going to turn it the other way and do it the same, lining the other edge at the 2-inch mark, and we'll punch that down. We'll face it back this way. So this is how your paper will look now. You're going to grab your scissors, and we are going to, or you can use a paper trimmer. We are going to cut all along up to there, and the same on the other side. Oh, sorry, we're going to cut this little piece out. We're going to remove this little piece. So we're going to cut from this point to that point. So you can use your trimmer if you want. I'm just going to go in this way and just go as straight as I can. So down the curb part and just cut all the way to there. And you'll see it'll create like a one of these shapes down here. So that's that part done. And what we'll do now, we are going to remove these two pieces. So I'm just going to remove these two little pieces. And I'm going to angle cut that just where that score line is. And then I'll do the same to this side. And I'll just do the same. Just cut that down. So that is that part done. And these two little corners, I'm going to do the same and just cut that at an angle. So you've got that. And then we're going to fold these two over, the little side flaps, we'll fold them in. We're going to now just fold that over, and then you'll have yourself your paper looking like a pocket. And then all we do here is we're going to glue these two down, these two little side flaps to close it. But I'm going to corner round these two corners first. So if you have a corner rounder punch, you can do that. And it just tidies up the corners. And then we can now go ahead and glue down the sides to create your pocket. And that was pretty easy to put together. So I'm just going to glue these two down. And these would make great little Happy Mail gifts if you want to gift one to one of your crafty friends, and then they can use it. So there is your pocket for that part done. And now we'll make the file tab note card with the tag shaped note card set and the bits and pieces. So we'll put that to the side. You'll grab your other 6x6 paper. And I'll just put that to the side. So what we want, I might use a bigger trimmer. We're going to make one cut, or not one cut actually. We're going to line the edge at the 5-inch. So we're going to cut it, line that up at the 5-inch mark, and we're going to cut 1 inch of that out. So you'll have a piece at 1 inch by 6 inches, and then a piece at 5 inches by 6 inches. So we'll grab this piece and we are going to cut it in half at 3 inches. So now you'll have two pieces at 1 inch by 3 inches. And then this piece, you're going to line this on the 6-inch side, and we're going to cut that in half at 3 inches. So now you'll have two pieces, 3 inches by 5 inches. So now you'll have 4 pieces. And what we'll do first, we'll make the note cards, and I made the measurements easy for these as well. So the first one we'll make is we'll make it this one here first, which is the one that looks like a tag shape. And on this edge here, you're going to line that edge inside, you see, just inside that little edge part, just there. So just lining that up, and then we're going to just punch that down, and then you'll have that. Turn that over the opposite side and just do the same thing on the other edge. And then you have yourself a note card that looks like a tag shape, and then you can punch that little hole there if you would like to add your string. So that one's done. And now with the next piece, to create the file tab, we're going to line this edge on the 1.5 inch mark, which is this mark here. So just line that edge on there, and we'll punch that. And then we'll do the same, we're turning that around and lining that up at the same mark. So now you have your paper punched out this way. And then what we'll do here is we're just going to cut along this piece and remove that piece, and the same to that side. So I'm just going to try and cut it as straight as I can. So that's that part done, and then we'll do the same to this side. I'll just turn it this way. If you use a paper trimmer, you'll get a nicer cut, a nicer straight cut, but just wanted to show you how to do the cuts. So there's your little file tab shape note card. And now you have your set all done, and that should fit inside your pocket nicely. And there is a large opening here, so you can still add more things inside your pocket if you would like to do that. And then you have these two pieces. And this piece here, I'm just going to place that in the front here to create a little note card, a little spot here for a pocket. Or you could place it on this side. You can place it on this side. You can put it wherever you like. or you can make 2 hidden paper clips with these, because we're going to make one of these as a hidden paper clip. So this one's a fun little piece to play around with whatever you would like to do. So all I've done was just corner rounded one side or one corner, and then I'm just going to slide it along here on the side and glue that down. And all I'm going to do is just glue 2 sides, just one side there and at the bottom. And then I'll just place it here. And if you wanted to place it on the right side, you're going to corner around the opposite side of the paper strip. Or you can corner around both. Do whatever you would like to. Or don't corner around them if you prefer not to, or if you don't have one. If you don't have a corner around a punch. And there's your little extra little pocket in the front. And then you can embellish that. So that's all done. And now to create the hidden paper clip, you'll need a paper clip. This one that I've got, I'm just using, I think this is a 22 mil size. It's just a standard little, just a standard paper clip. And I think it's a 22 mil, I'm not too sure, but so now you've got your paper, you're going to fold this in half. Now this part is optional. You don't have to do this if you don't have a circle punch, but I'm just going to use this. So I'll show what I'm going to do. I'm going to just go in halfway. So you can see I've done that. So I've just done a notch there. Now if you don't have a paper hole punch, you don't have to worry about it. You can still just slide your paper clip in. The reason why I do that is because I don't want to see the silver part showing on the top. But that's not important. And now with your paper clip, what you want to do here is there is a short piece and a long piece. You want the long piece showing at the back and the shorter piece going in. Let me just bring this out. So you can see this is the longer piece of your paper clip. You want to have that at the back, and then the shorter piece on the inside where you've got the fold. So you can see why I've made that notch, so it just sits flush. So when you close it, you don't see the paper clip, but it really doesn't matter. So I've got that place. So there's your shorter piece and there's your longer piece. And sometimes I use some double-sided tape first. Again, this is optional. I'm just going to add this just to secure the paper clip down. So I'm just going to place that in there. It just stops it from moving. And I'm going to just peel that off. If I can get it off. Okay. So that should be sitting in place. And then I'm just going to add more glue to the back. I'm going to close that up. So now you've got that part there. And then I'm just going to, where we've got that fold, I'm just going to cut up in the middle. And then just create a little fishtail or a little flag shape banner. And that will remove that fold bit. That's why you want to add good enough glue so that it doesn't come open at the bottom. So there is my hidden clip, and then you can then just decorate it. Just simple decorating. I just added a little butterfly from the paper pad, one of my word sentiments, and a little sequence, and a little gold strip sticker. And that's a doily, paper doily. I just backed that on. And then that can then just be placed up here like that. And that is all there is to this little fun 6x6 paper project using the We Are Memory Keepers envelope punch board. I should actually show you how to make the little mini note card too. in case you want one of these. I did cut a piece out, but this is how to make, well, this is how I've made my little note card set with a pocket. And if you want to make the little note card or little ephemera holder, I cut a paper at 4 inches by 2 3/4 of an inch, and all I've done here is I've just simply fold that in half at the 4-inch side, and I'll just use the scoreboard. Actually, you know what, I won't use the scoreboard, but if you want to use the scoreboard, I did score it at 3/4 of an inch. I'll just score it for you. I was just going to fold it, but let me just see what side. On the 2 3/4 inch mark, I'm just going to score it at 3/4 of an inch. On the bottom, I was just going to fold it up and just eyeball the pocket size of it. I'll just use a score. And then you fold that back in half, and I'm just going to just a slight little angle just up to that score line. And then you open that up, and then you'll have this little piece. And then I'm just going to fold these up, and then you've got yourself a cute little double pocket. And then I'll just glue these down. And I'll corner around the 2 corners. Use this. And there's your cute little ephemera holder with 2 pockets. You can make it higher if you want. You don't have to make it the same height as mine. You can make it as high or you like. I just made it so that it would fit in here like that. So there is the little set. I think this is such an adorable little stationery set, which makes a cute gift idea, or for craft fairs. You can make this for any occasion, for birthdays, Christmas, anything you like, Valentine's. So this is just another fun project using the We Are Memory Keepers Envelope Punchboard. Hope you enjoyed my little tutorial, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.